going to Zhongli. Let's upgrade a little bit our Jalan.
In my line of work, combat skills are essential.
Ooh, crit rate.
Sometimes, you have to strike hard and fast at just the right moment to expose the lies while avoiding any unwanted interference.
Okay, I will be short of this. I think I can do this. I can get some. What's her talents? Who has different elemental types? Elan max X HP is increased. Ooh. As long as exquisite throw is in play, your own active character deals 1% more damage every second. Blue, 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 blue. Mr. Shankwe. So today is Fortnite new season. It looks nice. It's a summer relaxing season. So I will be doing that. So it's very early in my time zone. There will be other missions, right? I don't think. Yep.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Hoishin! Long time no see! Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated.
Has something happened?
It's a long story. But my father,
What?
he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position. due to health issues.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
I'll see you there.
Sure, let's go.
I'll see you there. Look, he really is over there. Hey, Zhongli. Oh, you two. We came to ask you about something. Ugh. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you both busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Ah, Zhongli. Are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes. They are old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, would you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual too. Somehow, we talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. Oh, you mean that story? I love to go back over it from time to time. It's a good one, isn't it? Hehe. Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture, but as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology. So now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure is all mine. Don't be so modest. You have helped me a lot, but come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you are talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatting companion, with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too, haha. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells how Rex Lapis carved Ashdaha out of a magical rock, and then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of the world. Isn't that just mesmerizing? Yet, he said, the story is a true masterpiece, save for some inaccuracy details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of a craftsmanship. Ooh. What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Kinche village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. The bird there in the background stuck. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. Stifle? What a shame that someone as well cultured as Zhongli will fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out that what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I am sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right, I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liyue Harbor, right? I don't think you quite get it. It just means to say that details in your story are incorrect. Why are we talking about stories here? What was this got to do with the archaic stone? Ah, yes, back on topic. So, I told through the eyes of a dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots after all. Ah, see, Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, "Well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm." What did you say? What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. The chasm must be quite a mysterious place, if even someone as well traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes, indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. Ooh. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought that Rex Lapis and Ashdaha could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. It'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise, he's on the possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. He got good taste, and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone would make an ideal testament to my story. So if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really gonna sell him the stone? Yes, Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoyed his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it will undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Ashdaha underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It will be a constant disturbance to people there if Ashdaha really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right, Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. Yup, that's a good point. To be honest, I wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli archaic stone. There's an illustration on it. I love to have this fan in hand while telling through the eye of a dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of found really rare, you know? Even Paimon wants it now. Alright, don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations of them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling will rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day give them to like-minded audience. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. And you certainly... can I really keep these? Of course, you are my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. I'm just handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager a gift for you. I'm gladly take it. Thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. All right, actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Oh, have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear, then please go ahead. There's no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Xiao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. Stop playing dumb. Haha, why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Zhongli, beep beep. Now that I on vacation, I just take my time. I walk around. I say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Ooh. He's just participating, but not that much. He's in the shadows. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Do you miss the past? Not at all. I'm a mortal now. And being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world, and much to marvel at amongst mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. Oh, nice, Zhongli. Okay, so that was that. Let's fight the serpent and upgrade or Jelan a little bit more. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Yeah, so I mean, he knows something, right? But he just, maybe because he doesn't want to interfere that much, but he also wants to us to be glorious and achieve victory. And sure, I mean, Shao is kind of like his son, his little baby. Maybe Yelan is going to be one of the, well, not that annoying, but you know, you need this guy.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
Because you need this guy, but this guy gives you. Oh, did I start with the goo? Electro.
You're toast! Boba, get them!
All hail!
Animal test 6308.
I mean, geo crystals, and we need water crystals for the long. So we actually have to farm this guy. Oh, my TV turned. Not up. So we have to farm the serpent for his gold, and Oshani for the water crystal, for the guarantees for the crystal.
Next on the agenda.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Allow me. Boba, get them.
No touching. Access denied.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh, I'm one code. Yeah.
If you lie on the grass,
I'm almost filled
you
up.
can feel the
an
heartbeat of
artifact.
the world.
So that will be it. I think I will try to see if there's already the servers for Fortnite. See you later. Laters.